I'm Krysteen Lomonaco with Mehndi Madness Henna for the Masses. This is a tutorial on dyeing your hair with henna. Henna is a natural dye and much safer than other chemical dyes used for hair. Your henna will need to be mixed beforehand and left to activate for the proper amount of time. There are lots of ways to prepare henna mixture for hair. If you need directions for dyeing your hair, download it at mehendimadness.com. MEHNDI madness.com. First, you'll need to get your supplies together: henna, gloves, plastic wrap, towel or smock, and clips to section up hair. I have a friend helping me today, but many people do this on their own. With practice, it's just as easy to dye your hair with henna as it is any other way. Remember to protect your clothing with a smock or towel. It's best to do this on a tile floor such as the bathroom or kitchen. If the area you're working in has carpet, put a covering down. Like many dyes, henna may stain clothing or carpet. Your henna should have been mixed the night before and left to activate about 12 hours. Before starting, mix your henna one more time to be sure all the lumps have dissolved. I use the simplest mixing recipe: high-quality natural henna and lemon juice. For more information on preparing henna, go to www.mehendimadness.com and you can view recipes there. The most two common reasons people dye their hair with henna is for the color change or the conditioning properties. Henna conditions the hair naturally by placing a protective coating over the shaft of hair. This coating gives your hair body and shine and protects it from sun and chemical damage. Sectioning up the hair into smaller areas allows you to fully saturate it and get it all the way to the scalp. This is important for even coverage. For the most part, henna dyes hair a reddish color, but this greatly depends on the base color of your hair. Blondes and gray hair will pick up more orange tones. Light browns become red, dark browns turn auburn, and black hair may not show much color change at all except for some possible red highlights in the sun. If you're concerned about the color your hair might turn out, do a patch test. You can start in the front or the back of the head. If you begin in the back, you have a natural platform to hold the hair, which can become heavy with henna. However, if you're worried about having enough henna to cover your entire head, start in the front. That way, any hair that doesn't get henna is covered by a top layer of dyed hair. How much henna you'll need to mix depends on the length of your hair. In general, short hair uses about 100 grams. Shoulder length hair, about 200 grams. And shoulder blade length about 300 grams. Longer hair may need more. This is how your hair may look when the application process is done. Henna is a thick, mud-like paste. Some of the henna might get on the skin around your hairline. I honestly don't worry much about this. Typically, henna doesn't stain the face or the neck well, and I've never had a problem with any unwanted facial coloring. Lastly, wrap hair in plastic wrap or a plastic bag. This will keep any henna bits that fall off during the dyeing process in place, as well as keep your head warm. Heat tends to help henna dye better. Most people leave henna on for about 4 hours, but I've seen hair dyed with henna that was left in for 45 minutes. How long you leave it in is up to you. I leave mine in for 3 to 4 hours because I want the conditioning properties. When you're done dyeing, rinse the henna out in the shower. It's difficult to be sure what color your hair will turn out if you haven't done it before. You might decide to test a piece in the back if you really feel you need to know. Henna is a permanent dye for the hair and won't fade away. It has to grow out. Interestingly, with most people, there isn't a dye line when it does grow out. Not only is it a more natural way to dye your hair, but it actually looks more natural too. Please email me from the website if you have any questions or need to order supplies. You can email me at Krysteen, Krysteen, @mehendimadness.com. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed the video.